All right. I want to talk to my fellow black men today about something very, very specific. Prostate cancer. It's the number one cancer in black men. So 1.5 times more likely to suffer from prostate cancer, way more likely to die from prostate cancer. And you know, when we talk about health, one of the things that drives me nuts is it really, really bothers me is that we act like it's complicated. Like we don't really know. We've done these research studies. We've done this testing. We're not really sure why something is occurring. It could be this. It could be that. When that's typically not true when it comes to our health. Health is actually very, very simple. So what I want to do is I want to break it down for my brothers about why we suffer from prostate cancer. Number one, we are genetically more prone. There's a lot of research, looking at our DNA that lets us know that we're genetically more prone for prostate cancer. I'll talk about propensity in here in just a second. That's number one. Number two, we are less likely to go to the doctor and get things checked out, regular checkups, stuff like that, so we don't catch it early. One of the things that we know is that if you catch prostate cancer early, the survival rate is like 99%. It's crazy. Like when you catch prostate cancer early and it's treated, we survive. Number three, and this is the most important one in my opinion, and if you follow me or listen to anything that I have to say, you probably know what I'm going to say. Your lifestyle. This to me is the biggest factor. Remember I said I was going to talk about propensity? Yes, we are genetically more prone for prostate cancer, but that just means that we're more prone. Epigenetics is the problem. It's the environment that we create for our bodies that make us more and more likely to suffer from prostate cancer. It's the things that we do. So I want to break down a couple of things for fellas to focus on. The first thing is we eat too many processed meats and we don't eat enough vegetables, right? We eat sausages and lunch meat and meat that's been through all these chemical processes and all of that stuff. And we don't eat enough vegetables, which means we're not getting enough fiber in our diet. We're very, very heavy on the carbs, right? Carbs equal sugar. So we're very heavy on the breads and the pastas and all of that stuff. We love it. We drink too much, right? Even if you don't think that you drink too much, you probably drink too much when it comes to your health. That's what we're talking about. The amount of alcohol you consume as it pertains to your health. Next, too much stress. We already know as a black man, that's a stressful life, but we can add to it in a lot of different ways and not manage it the way that we should. And us not managing our stress really affects our health overall from a chemical level. And the last thing is we don't really exercise. I'm at the gym a lot and I don't see enough of us in the gym. I got uncles and cousins and friends and all of that stuff and they not exercising. That's going to make you more prone for something like prostate cancer, a bunch of health issues, but it's going to make you more prone for prostate cancer. So let me run that out again. Processed foods and vegetables, too many carbs, too much alcohol, too much stress, not enough exercising. When you look at that list and you examine that list, think about your life and where you sit on that list, and then don't be confused. Like I said, our health is not complicated. It's actually really, really simple. Don't confuse yourself, right? Because if you're following and doing some of the things that you already know to do, then you decrease your risk of prostate cancer dramatically. So I'm really begging, fellas, for you guys to really begin to pay more attention to your health, because that's the biggest battle that we're fighting as black people and black men. So it's time to change.